Hey guys, it's me. It's Queen Osset Haru, and thank you for joining me for another wonderful edition of Ask an Aquarius. If you haven't already, please hit the red subscribe button and smack the bell. Also, please leave us a positive comment in the comment section and check underneath this video in case you would like to get a reading done or talk with me. All of my information is underneath this video. So I want to do a deck review today. This deck is called the EarthCraft Oracle. It's 64 card, what is it, 44? A 44 card deck and a guidebook of sacred healing. Okay, cool. It's by Juliet Diaz and Lorraine Anderson. Now, I have had this deck since February, you would not believe. And I have not used it yet. And the reason why is because I wanted to show it to y'all first. And I didn't have time to do a video. And I was like, you know what? I'm going to hold this. And as soon as I have time, I'm going to show them this deck. Because I have not looked at the deck, but the picture on the box spoke to me. She is magnificent. And I was like, I have got to show people this deck. I love Oracle decks. I love Tarot and Oracle decks. Those are my favorite. And the reason why I love Oracle decks is because anybody can use them. You don't have to have any like knowledge of Tarot. Tarot, you have to know Tarot. You have to breathe Tarot. You have to study Tarot. You have to know Tarot. And people who try to use Tarot without knowing it usually end up giving really wacky readings. Real inaccurate readings or just making things up. Tarot is something, it's a system. It's kind of like Morse code. You have to know the system to be able to read the code. It's the same thing with Tarot. You have to know the images, the numbers. You have to know, the symbolism to be able to read the cards. But with Oracle cards like these, you don't have to know anything. All you have to do is shuffle the deck, focus, focus your energy, calm your energy down, maybe light some incense or, breathe, do some yoga, some meditation, and just get yourself calm and centered and shuffle your deck. And wherever you feel, you can shuffle for a couple seconds. You can shuffle for 3, 4, 5, 7, 10 minutes if you want to. Just shuffle. And when you feel like stop shuffling and pull that card and see what it is. So I love Oracle cards for that reason. So today, let's check out my newest one. So here we are. I'm going to show you guys the box. Show you the edges of the box. It's from Hay House. I have a lot of things from Hay House, so I like their work. Nice hard quality boxes come from Hay House. We're going to open this baby up. It's the kind that opens in 2 halves. What does that say? Oh, here's the inside. It's interesting because I did the Divine Feminine Oracle review today too. So it looks like I have like a Earth Mother theme going on today that I'm digging. Okay, I like that. This is the inside of the other half, as you can see. Standard box, very sturdy. Here is the book that comes with it. Remember I said you shuffle and you look up your card and it just tells you. You're going to see in a second. And these are the creators on the back. Beautiful sisters. And let's go. Before I show you the first card, they should be in order because I haven't done anything to them. But before I show you the first card, I'm going to show you the back. Every card has a back that looks like this. Look at those. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. I'm already in love. Card stock is perfect. It's not too thick. It's not too thin. I love the colors. This is the last card, so let me show it to you last. I want to show you them in the order that I have them. All right, I'm already in love because first and foremost, these colors are doing one thing. Let me get this together for y'all. Get that glare out your face. There you go. So look at this. Hello. These colors are speaking to my heart. The pinks, the yellows. I'm taking it. I'm taking it immediately. Yeah, I mean, the art has me. So whoever the artist is, you have my whole support because I love your artwork. Your artwork definitely is gorgeous. Now, this is beautiful as well. I love her locks. So she's making a lot of great choices. She's making great color choices. Accept your gifts. fabulous meanings. I have a lot of clients who have a hard time accepting their own gifts, especially the spiritual ones. They're like, they're afraid of them sometimes. You know, our culture does not encourage, you know, many cultures do not encourage anymore. Some do, but many do not. So I have a lot of clients that are afraid of their own gifts. So I'm liking her color choices. I'm liking the hair choices. We got some curly hair. We got some straight hair. We had somebody just a second ago with locks in her hair. We're getting a lot of the Earth Mother, Earth Goddess energy coming through. There's a face right here. I love the way that they use the trees to make the face. So we're getting a lot of that energy. Oh, look at this, you guys. Ceremony. Beautiful. So we're getting a lot of this sacred energy too. I don't know what's going on with me today, because like I am feeling this, I'm feeling this goddess energy. It is so strong and beautiful. And look how it's like her chakras are all lined up with the goddess. Oh, I love it. I just love it. The dark side. People often ask me about the dark side of the goddess, and I'm like, well, the dark side is your shadow, which is a lot of healing in that shadow. Don't be scared of the shadow. The shadow has a lot of healing for you, but destruction is also part of that. The life, death, rebirth cycle is essentially human. We will all experience that cycle, whether we want to or not. Here's death right here. So yeah, whether we want to or not, we're going to. It's painful for humans. You know, I've had, you know, my grandmother died when I was 7. And I never stopped missing her. I've had a lot of people die that I never stopped missing. So yeah, it's not an easy one for humans. So that's a great card, especially for somebody who has just lost someone, to work through that grief. Drought. Look at those. Look at that. It's giving me like, of course, desert, but I'm thinking like, I don't know if that would be like India, or I don't know what part of the world, but it reminds me of that section of the world. I love how the sun is drawn. I really like the lines that she's using. Look how she makes the people's eyes. Those big eyes look like they've seen a lot. And I really do love the greens. There's a lot of green in this deck. They talked about earth energy. So when you have an earth energy, you usually get a lot of green and blue, and forest bathing. Okay. I love that vibration, that green, that blue. But I'm really feeling the pink. See, she got me with these colors. I'm a colors person, as you probably can tell. If you look at my jewelry, you look at the things that I own, I'm a color person. So she has me with these colors. She had me at color. That's all she had to say was color, and she had me. People of color, different colors. I love that. I love the diversity. Yeah, I mean, like, man. This deck is gorgeous. I'm going to use this. Let me see. I go back to work. What is it? Tuesday? So, yeah. My first client is getting that work. They are definitely getting at least one card from this deck, because this has me. Gatherer. It reminds me of that energy, the hunter, the gatherer, you know. And a lot of times the gatherer, from what we read in history, was a feminine energy. So I don't see anything wrong with that. I love how she just looks like at peace. You know, she went out, she got some fruit, about to sit and play with her bird. Like, I love it. The healing energy of the inner healer. 13 is the day I was born. So I always look at the 13s. So this one is the inner healer. Beautiful. I love it. It kind of reminds me of myself, because I often talk about being cloaked. Sometimes I feel like my sensitivity is cloaked. Oh, look at that. Reminds me of, what is her name? Poison Ivy. I can't wait to see what the descriptions of these cards are. These are cool. Okay. Oh, the tattoos on her reminds me of henna. The henna tattoos. Yeah, she made some very beautiful choices. I don't know what that henna design means, but I've seen different ones, and I know they all mean something different. This is about karmic debt, so I don't know if that's the meaning behind it, but she made some beautiful choices here. I see lots of very like symbolisms. I think I see here a spiral. Is that a spiral? That might be the spiral for the divine feminine. The flowers. It's so much of that vibe going on here. And the card is busy. Some of these cards are very busy. And some people tell me they struggle with a busier card. But for me, it pulls out more of my intuition when the card is busier. Like, this is the most beautiful card I've seen in so long. I am like taken into this card. And the busyness of it, the dots and the patterns and that, it just draws me further in. So this card is about light. Now, I haven't read the guidebook to know what it means by light, but I'm feeling like she's basking in the light. She's enjoying the light. She's welcoming in the light. And the light in this case would be the sun. And I'm thinking like light and love, you know, like she's just wide open, floating, you know, nurtured, supported by the universe. So when I see a busy card, I start going in. Look how her fingernails are painted. Like, this is so beautiful. Here's our medicine woman. When I was a kid, there was a show called Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. And I remember she wore her hair like that. That's what drew me into it. I'm like, she wore her hair like that sometimes in the show. Oh, look at her. I love how her breast is showing. It's not showing like in like a, you know, like a pornographic kind of way, but like in a sexy, sensual, you know, kind of way. I love her afro. I love how she's pouring, you know, the offering, you know, into what looks like maybe, I don't know what she's pouring it into. It looks like maybe a river or something. Look at that behind her. Looks like the moon, I'm thinking. I mean, this is phenomenal. This artwork, this deck, the artwork in this deck is a 20 out of 10. I am taken. I am really taken. This deck is going in my constant rotation. The diversity I like so much. Anybody who's been watching me, you know how I feel about diversity. And this deck is definitely hitting that. Okay, I like that. I like how she's planted and, you know, she's breaking up out of the soil. Prayer. Someone asked me once, does prayer work? I'm like, it works for me. I don't know about you, but yeah, it works for me. So I'd assume that it would work for anyone. I love that. I love that veil over her. I love the flowers. Oh man, love it. Love it. And each one is numbered, which is cool because they'll be much easier to find in a book by number. Sometimes they do them by number and alphabetical order or. I prefer number to alphabetical order. But, you know, it's just really just that's a preference. That's just a personal preference. Prophetic dreams. This card reminds me of the moon card from tarot. A lot of dreams and visions are associated with that card too. Now check out this one. This is fire. That's literally fire. Like, okay, I see you. Reminds me of the Phoenix. Now, this beautiful goddess, look at her. You know something? I gotta go look at their website because some of these I want like on my wall. Like this one here, I can see this on my bedroom wall, like over my altar. That is amazing. I love that. And I'm the Aquarius. So the Aquarius is the water bearer. So this is really giving me Aquarius vibes because that's how we are holding our pitcher. And the pitcher is usually full of water, and water represents intuition, feelings, emotions, and a number of other things. But when I see this, that's what I see. A woman by the river dealing with her emotions, expressing them, maybe even figuring them out. Her outfit is fire. Like the colors and the way the material is wrapped on her hair. Yo, this is fantastic. Run with wolves. I like that. It's giving me this vibe of like letting your wildness out. I like that a lot. This is beautiful because there was this whole thing about women with alopecia. And I don't know if this woman has alopecia or she just shaved her head to be beautiful and, you know, she likes it like that or whatever the case is. I don't know. Some women find beauty in long hair, no hair, short hair. It really is up to you. But this reminds me of a woman with alopecia who has embraced it, you know, done some beautiful, it looks like henna artwork on her head, some beautiful jewels hanging from it. I love this look. And I love the stained glass window and the light shining through it. The sacred temple idea. Like, oh, this is fabulous. I can't wait to use these with my clients. This is going to be a lot of fun. Sacrifice. She reminds me of Frida Kahlo. Her brows don't touch, but that she does remind me of that energy. This is me. This is me. I have a, you guys know, on my, the picture that I use, my avatar, my eyes look just like that. And they're pink though. And for me represents, you know, seeing, doing magic, you know, that kind of thing. So this woman clearly is a seer. Look at that beautiful amulet around her neck. Look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. Looks like chrysocolla possibly, or jade. Gorgeous. And she's seeing. Like, that's what happens when you start to see. You'll just sit there and zone out and just be seeing, literally. So that is cool. Okay, the owl. I know a lot of people whose totem is the owl. I love her mask. Oh my goodness. It's so much detail. Like, I'm trying to get through these so I can show them all to you without the video being 50 minutes long. But it's so many gorgeous details in here. Oh, she's lost something. Oh. There's so many gorgeous details. It's hard to just flip through them quickly, you know? You gotta just look. Like, it's like, you know, the thing for me about the cards is the artwork. It's like, it's the beauty of the artwork. The interpretation of the artwork. It's not just, you know, what the card means, you know, the meaning at the bottom, but like all the extra stuff that you see. Beautiful tattoo. Spirit of the North. Okay. Okay, so I'm guessing they're going to have South, right? Yeah, here's South. South is fire. Archangel Michael. The angel of the South. The fire. Okay. All right. And then West is water. Okay, so she has them in the same order that we use them for the altar. West is water. Yes. And here we are with the Spirit Weaver. Now, did I say West, South, North? And I did East. Okay, East was air. I didn't notice that. Oh, look at the Spirit Weaver. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I told y'all she had me with these colors, man. I was not kidding with you guys. This is amazing. I'm so glad that I didn't look at this deck until now, because I'm so pleasantly surprised by these images. This made my whole day. Oh my God. I was having a really difficult morning this morning, and looking at these cards has made my day. Ah, the ancients. Oh, coming around, offering wisdom and support. And I love how he has what looks like African, Native American, and maybe European ancestors, because I do too. So I think that's really cool, that combination, you know, that they've come together to support and to guide this young man who is, yeah, clearly, I guess, a young man. Beautiful. Love his little baby locks. Oh, yes. Yes, I love the choices that she made here. Now, this is the mountain, and the mountain looks like a person, a sleeping person. They often say that about mountains. Many mountains from ancient times, they're named after some god or goddess. The shift. Now, we have a masculine energy going on, it looks like, with the shift. Going from the pinks to the blues. So it'll be interesting to see. Oh my God, I love this. Look at that. The Thunderstorm. Reminds me of Shango. Shango is the an Orisha. And yeah, Shango had a relationship with Oya. and Oya and him together made quite the storms. Look at his hair. Look at his pose, like maybe a yoga pose I've seen like that. And the lightning, the thunder. That is really something. All right, we have this one. Transform with Raven. I like the feathers. I like the fact that these meanings, I don't know what they mean. I'm really going to have to look at these. Like, they're not the same old, you know, meanings that Oracle decks use over and over again. I like this warrior woman. Yes. That fierceness. Yes. And being, you know, being in that fierceness and not afraid of it. Love that. Yeah, I like that, because like even the ones that do use the same things over and over again, I use them too. But I like this because it's different. It's refreshing. It's going to be interesting to see what their interpretations are in the book. Oh, the womb. One of the most beautiful things about being a woman for me is being a mother. It's one of the most beautiful parts. Having that connection with another being is beautiful. I love being a mother. I love mothering. I love nurturing things, even though my masculine side is very, 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 very pronounced. But I still love that aspect. That's my favorite aspect of being a woman. Carrying my daughter, that was amazing. Amazing experience. Mind you, my daughter is 27 now, but it's still like one of the most life-changing experience. I think the most life-changing experience of my life. Look at that. Look at her and the message. You are sacred. Oh, this hits my heart chakra right there. I love it. I love I love the hair. How the hair is really with the wind and the color choices. Like, yes, yes, yes. 1,000 times yes. Now we're going to pick one card and we're going to go into it so we can get a good idea of what how the guidebook works. This is a beautiful deck, and it was not expensive. I got this one on Amazon. It was given to me, as a matter of fact, for my birthday, but my birthday was February the 13th. So you can see how long I've held on to it. I wanted to open it with you guys. I didn't want to see it and, you know, then not be surprised at the beauty of it. All right, guys, here we are. We're going to work with, let me see. I'm so excited to get the card. I'm just like, should I stop shuffling now? Amayate Amaakoro. Goddess, please come through. All right, this is, oh, look, it's the card I was going crazy over is the one they gave us. Oh, thank you, Goddess. That was such a beautiful gift. All right, so it's number 23. So the first thing we do, obviously, is look for 23. Now I'm going to show you just this part. Anybody want to pause and read? This is the river warning. The river woman. So it's card number 23, and I'm going to read this. I'm just giving this to you in case you guys want to screenshot it. Okay, all right, let's see. So if we were to get this card, this would be the message. A river woman is in touch with the shifting currents of her soul. Yes, come through. Yes, she embraces life as it comes, the gentle flow, the dammed up blockages, and the perilous rapids. How can she stay calm among such change? She knows every situation, no matter how challenging it may be, is in favor of her highest good. Every fear is an opportunity for her to rise. Every obstacle is a chance for her to grow. And every blessing is a cause for celebration. She can flow through life like the wisdom of the earth's ancient rivers. Dancing and sparkling, secure in knowledge, she will find calm waters again. When River Woman runs into your reading, she reminds you to trust in the journey mapped out for you by the universe. You may feel trapped in rushing rapids, hitting rocks at every turn. Or maybe you are at a fork trying to decide which way to go next before you are swept one way or the other. Trust that the universe knows your intentions. You are on course to reach your desires. You're exactly where you need to be. While your sight is limited to the stretch of water immediately before you, the universe sees the entire river from the mouth to the tributaries and forks all the way to the sea. Now is the time to have faith and gather strength from the journey ahead. Fill in this time with journaling, gentle exercise, meditation, or creating for the sake of creation. Now here's our affirmation. When you pull this card, or when you need to remind yourself that you are guided and that everything is as it should be, recite this affirmation 11 times. Each time you say it, pour a little more trust and faith into your words until you are strong in your convictions. Here's the affirmation. I am exactly where I need to be. I am guided at all times in my journey. I am heard by my spiritual team. I am exactly where I need to be. This is perfect because I really needed this message today. Like, oh my God, like this is beautiful. So yeah, so you would pick your card and you would just go to the number and that's it. And they're all numbered. And let me show you in the beginning of the book, everything is here. The contents, card meanings. Got some messages from the authors. Introduction. The book is in black and white. Talks a little bit about the project itself, how to work with the project. Got a nice prayer going on. I always love the prayers. And it has some spreads. You can do 1 card. You can do 3 cards. You can do the mountain spread. You really can do whatever you want, but these are just some suggested ones that could be helpful with this particular deck. So that is today's deck. That is the EarthCraft Oracle. I give it a 20 out of 10. It is definitely Queen Offset Haru approved, I'll tell you that. And if you would like to get a reading from me and have me pull one of these spectacular cards for you, please send me a message and I will hook you up. See you later.